Alrighty, folks, it's Farrell with Crowd Surfing here at the Ed Kinley Amphitheater. We're here for the Gangrene Film Festival, and this year's theme, if you haven't figured it out by now, is the Gong Show. Rumor has it this is the original gong from the show. I'm like touching like comedy history right here right now. I hope they don't throw me out. But anyway, let's walk around, talk to some people, see if we can find out some more about the gong and exactly what's happening tonight. Alrighty, can I get your name?
My name's Julie Whittier.
And Julie, what is it that you're doing down here tonight?
I am volunteering to help with the Gangrene Film Festival.
They're not paying you?
No.
You know, I've always wondered this about volunteering. Why would anybody do anything they don't get paid for?
This is really fun. I've done every one that you guys have put down here. Yep.
Well, I'm really not a part of it. I mean, I wish I was, but I'm just kind of the goofy guy that walks around. Alrighty, I'm here with Ben from, you guys are putting on the Gangrene Film Festival, correct?
Yep, the Gangrene Comedy Film Festival.
So how much planning goes into this? I mean, when do you guys start planning? And
we started planning on this one, so we didn't do it last year. Mm-hmm. We wanted to do this last year, but we took a year off because of our day job. So 2 years of planning on this one.
Really?
Yeah.
So this one's going to be extra special then?
This one, yeah, we have a lot of energy to burn off for missing a year.
Alrighty, can I get your name?
Eric.
And Eric, what is it that you're doing down here today?
I am the audio engineer for the Gangrene Film Festival this year.
That board has a lot of buttons and levers and switches. How do you keep them straight? They just move by themselves.
Yeah, you got to know where to go with it. This is the video.
I guess it's really not free because you get the entertainment of the whole thing.
And it is really fun. They've had some really fun things in the past years. So it's been really great to come down here.
Of all the ones that they've had, which has been your favorite so far?
I like the one that they had with Minnie Kiss.
You wanted the littlest, and you got the littlest. The hottest, littlest band in the world. Oh yeah. It's rock. The one and only Minnie Kiss. Yeah. Let me hear some more music. Here we go.
How was that? I missed that one, actually.
It was really, really fun.
And we have the original gong from the original Gong Show.
How did you procure, that's a big word I know, how did you procure the original gong?
You'll have to talk to Larry, but Larry Sherlock Holmes did. He started watching YouTube videos of the original Gong Show, and then he found this obscure TV show that was kind of like the auction show where people go in and say, how much is this this family heirloom? And it wasn't the main one, but it was one like that. And there was a guy there with the gong, and he saw, he lives in Colorado, and he started calling down until he found the person, and we said, hey, we're doing this tribute to the Gong Show. We'd love to have the original gong there, and they said yes, and they brought it out for us.
Oh, that's really cool. You guys give them free tickets to the show or something?
Yeah, we promised to.
Half price?
Yeah. It's a discount.
So, hey, you go over there. I got to go over there.
Senior discount.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm almost old enough for that senior discount. I'm getting pretty excited.
You'll get 50 cents off.
So I'll have to, the price of a cup of coffee. So you do the audio. Does somebody else do the lights in the video, or?
Jay's doing lights. She's doing
So, but Jay's not here.
He will be.
What we can do is no lights.
Oh, I can.
Can you?
Sort of.
Push that.
Well, not as good as him, but he doesn't think it's as impressive that he can do it if I can do it too. So I tell him I don't know anything about it.
You're such a nice guy. You're always thinking about others, aren't you? You think I don't want to hurt the guy's feelings, but lights really aren't that hard to do. I mean, you flip a switch.
Yeah, well, they're not easy to do either.
And then they had another guy that was dressed like a big rock star and stuff. We got to take a lot of photographs, and they had the tuba rock band.
I think that's the first one I ever come to, the tuba Q or something like that.
Tuba Q was excellent, and I've been watching for it to come on YouTube. So.
It ain't on YouTube yet?
No, I haven't seen anything.
It's probably because Craig doesn't do anything.
It was awesome. That was probably one of the most awesome things because I'm rocker chick, and that was really, really, really good.
I remember they're playing like rock music and like they had the big hair and
Big hair, and they had a tuba bike that came out. They played Metallica. They done a really, really good job.
who would ever think to play Metallica on a tuba?
I know. I couldn't wait till they came out here, and I was kind of skeptical about it. But when they started, my mouth was wide open. I just couldn't believe it.
So I'll be able to go like touch like history. Go touch the gong.
It was a spiritual moment when they came in. It was like a moment for us because we all grew up on the Gong Show, right? It was this moment where this hush fell over, and then when we were touching it, it was just like it was.
It's like the Holy Grail almost.
Oh my heck, yeah! Oh yeah, it's
Television Holy Grail.
comedy. It's a special thing to us. The original show is a special thing for us.
Of all the people that
Tribute is just amazing.
well, and to think of all the famous people that's like hit that gong, you know?
Yeah, we talked at a certain point. We were talking about trying to see if we could get Jamie Farr to come.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, but we probably can't afford him.
He probably demands.
Comic-Con, right? We're not Comic-Con.
He probably demands better part of $100 bill to come do this stuff. So, all right, well, thank you so much for talking to me. I'm gonna have to go talk to Larry about that gong.
Perfect.
My job is to make them bigger than life. You know, the audience gets sucked into it, and everyone enjoys it if it's a seamless and smooth light and audio feel.
And nobody has a clue you exist.
That's my goal, anyway. Yes. If they notice me and they turn around and go, oh, then I'm messing up. Yeah. If there's feedback, I could just get up and walk away.
Point at the guy running the lights. All righty, man. Well, thank you so much for talking to me. I appreciate it.
Sure, happy to be here.
These guys, they're on their game. It was really cool. When they do something, they don't just like go half-hearted into it. They're like all the way in, and it always comes out great.
I know. I've noticed that even tonight, listening to them rehearse, it sounds just like the Gong Show. So I'm really excited to see that.
All righty, very good. Well, I'll let you get back to work, but thank you so much for talking to me. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you so much for coming. I can't wait to watch the show.
Let's just do a quick roll call of the Gong Show acts, and I'll just run you through it. Do we have Mark Robinette knows what to do. Texas Skeeters are here. Yeah?
Jeffrey's not here.
Rags and Riches.
We're here.
Miss Flame.
I'm here.
Gene. Oh, yeah, he's here. David Larson.
He's not here yet.
Is he going to be here?
Yeah.
Okay. Jello. Is Jello here?
Artie, can I get your name?
Mike Chacon.
And Mike, how did you end up here at the Gangrene Film Festival?
We actually brought the gong, the original gong, for a friend of ours. His name is Kevin. He owned the original gong from the Gong Show. Tom, a friend of mine, and I drove it from Fort Collins, Colorado.
Oh, so the gong lives in Fort Collins.
The gong lived in Fort Collins.
Artie, can I get your guys' names?
Yeah, I'm Adam Hall.
And I'm Kel McCann.
And somebody told me that you guys have made a video for the festival, right?
Yes, we shot a short film, and we're showing it here tonight.
So I'm assuming you've done more than just one short film, right?
Yes, this is our fourth time at Gangrene, I think, alone. Yeah, we made a short. Our first one was called Sudden Death a few years ago, and we've played a couple other things. And yeah, this is another short called The Death of Rasputin. So,
all right, can I get your name?
My name is Blaine. My name is Murphy.
And Blaine and Murphy, that sounds like kind of like an 80s cop show or something. So you guys got a video tonight in the festival?
Yes, we do.
And what is it called?
Painting the Apocalypse with McTavish.
How do people come up with these ideas for these crazy shows? Because I think, I can come up with something clever, and then it just ends up sounding stupid. But that's really cool. Where did that title come from?
It's a painting program with McTavish.
Well, who's McTavish?
He's the guy that's the painter.
He's the painter, right?
Painter.
Yeah, that should have been intuitively obvious.
You guys are going to stay backstage until you're called. The curtain's going to reveal you. Each act, it's going to reveal you. You do your thing. Hopefully you don't get gonged. If you do, it's just for fun. Be a good sport about it.
How on earth did he ever find the gong?
Kevin used to work for Chuck Barris. He did lighting for the show. And so they were going to throw it out. He said, "Can I have that?" And he went and took it and ended up owning it the whole time.
So it's like a famous relic now of comedy TV.
That's right. The Gong Show, man, lives on.
Is there a certain amount of time the videos are allowed to be?
Do you know? I don't know. It's 15 minutes, so I guess it's like...
15 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess it's 15 minutes.
So when you're putting together a 15-minute video, how much time do you have into shooting it and editing it? And
I think we shot Death of Rasputin over 2 weekends, right? So 4 to 6 days.
For 15 minutes.
That's right. Yeah. 15 minutes for 4 to 6 days. Yeah.
So
15 minutes a day.
How long did you guys work on this film?
Oh gosh, we probably shot maybe over a 2-week period, maybe 3.
At least 3.
At least 3 weeks. At least 3. A lot of stuff was done in post. I mean, I am painting the post-apocalyptic world, so you got to get the dewbacks in there.
So, where did the idea come from for? I can't remember what you call it now. Painting the apocalypse. Painting the apocalypse. Where did the idea come from?
I wanted to do I love painting programs like Bob Ross and that kind of stuff. But
they help me sleep.
They do. They're awesome. And I also I really wanted to do a post-apocalyptic film also. And we couldn't choose between which one to do, so we just decided to make one that had both elements in it.
That's great. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
So how did you get in touch with the Nibos to get this gong here?
He actually contacted. Kevin is not feeling that great. And so he offered Tom and we just offered to bring it out here for him. And he's loving the fact that it's here.
I know, that's cool. I would want that hung up in my living room. People are like, why do you got a big old gong? Yeah. Don't you know what that is?
Yeah. People think it's just a regular gong. That's the original gong.
For 2 weeks of shooting into 15 minutes, how hard is it to know what to leave out and what to put in? Is there...
I don't do that.
Is that you?
He writes and acts. I direct and edit. How hard is it to know what to leave out? We've been doing this for a long time. This is what we do for a living. We have Barry Bostwick and Kyle Howard, who are awesome stars that have done a ton of stuff. So they give us. It's more hard to pick the best take than it is to know what to leave out, I guess, because they give us so much good stuff.
How long is the video?
12 minutes, I think 13, 14, around there.
I don't know why that amazes me that you spend 2 weeks filming and then it just gets whittled down to 12 to 15 minutes.
Yeah. It's there was a lot of stuff that had to be cut out, a lot of funny things that just wasn't pertinent, a lot of things that weren't funny. But I hope this painting show doesn't put you to sleep.
I'm sure it won't. Alrighty, well, I look forward to seeing it. Thank you guys so much for talking to me. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
I was showing my kids on YouTube the Gong Show, and it's still funny. I mean, some of the stuff they did is still funny. I was laughing. My kids are like, this is stupid. I was like, no, it's hilarious.
I have 2 daughters. They both love the old reruns.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they love that stuff. So I grew up with it, and I just absolutely still love it.
Yeah. Alrighty, cool. Well, hey, thank you so much for talking with me, and thanks for bringing that down. That's super awesome.
You're very welcome.
You think it would be easy to say, we just throw out what doesn't work, but if you got somebody, everything works.
Well, yeah, Barry's won a Tony and a Golden Globe and all sorts of stuff, and he's so good that, it's more, okay, which take is the funniest, because they're all really funny. So that part is actually kind of hard, because Barry's so good.
Alrighty, guys, well, I look forward to seeing your film, but thank you for talking with me. I appreciate your time.
For sure. Thanks.
Thank you. Alrighty, I'm here with my buddy Dan, and I think he hates it when I call him my buddy, but I'm going to anyway. Dan is the most famous person I know, and he has made it all the way to the Gangrene Film Festival.
That's true, I really have.
Last time you had a movie.
That's true.
And now you're part of the entertainment.
Last time you were starring in that movie.
Well,
that was my directorial debut, and you were my leading man. That was awesome.
Well, I was... Anyway.
You were awesome.
More than anything, just have fun. Realize that this is probably a once-in-a-lifetime thing, because the Gong Show is probably never going to happen again. So hopefully you have a lot of fun. This will be good.
There's one other
Craig's going to give you one other thing.
We're going to have a word of prayer. No, I'm kidding. This is the set list.
Howdy, can I get your name?
Miranda Edwards.
And Miranda, what is it that you're doing down here?
I'm in charge of basically overseeing the whole show. So I have a list of all the acts and all the movies that were going on. So I'm communicating with the crew backstage, and I let them know when they need to set up, when they need to take things off, open and closing the curtains, basically everything that happens backstage.
All righty, can I get your name?
Tom Riggs.
And Tom, you are the other half of the team that brought the original gong down here.
I'm the guy with the car.
Is that what it is? So one guy had money for gas, one guy had the gong, and one had a car.
It worked. It worked. We got the gong here.
What are you going to do down here tonight?
I'm going to do 2 minutes of a Rush medley, 40 years of Rush, stuffed into 2 minutes.
I have seen that on the YouTubes, and it's really cool.
Thank you.
How do you figure out which songs weave into where and how?
I've been a Rush fan for a long time, so if I wanted to, as I was putting it together, I could kind of hear most of albums in my head, but I poured through them. I went back and listened to a bunch of stuff, and I would look for one song on every album that I felt was really the one.
It's got to be the first Rush mashup ever.
Maybe so. I hope so. Call Guinness.
Yeah, right? He won. So you're really not going to even have a chance to enjoy any of this because you're going to be working.
Well, I still got to watch everything, so it works out.
On the little monitor here.
Yeah.
So they got just this video comes up and you click it, and this video comes up, you click it.
Yeah, so we actually have a full queue list of the show up here, and everything's already set up with all the files that I need to pull from. And so some of these starter videos, they're linked together, so one will play immediately after the other one finishes, with some of them where we have some interaction with the hosts and the guests and all the directors. I need to queue and let the stage hands know if there's anything they need to move around first, and I'll manually start a lot of the videos as well.
Does the gong just sit in storage, or does somebody have it hung at their wall at home? What does it do?
If you know Kevin, he's got tons of memorabilia at his house. He collects all kinds of car stuff, Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, whatever, any kind of collectibles, he's got it. And
gong show gongs.
And the gong, you never know what you're going to run across in somebody's basement.
I would like to have that. That way, like when you have company over, because you get company that don't get the hint when it's time to leave.
That's right. The party is over.
And you just gong them out of the house.
You hear the gong.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Time to go.
Not to give away any of your secrets or your ideas, but are you working on any other mashups or medleys like that?
Yeah. Other iconic bands that I really like. And actually, I'll just say, I'm going to do one for Led Zeppelin. I'm going to do one for the Beatles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Any Justin Timberlake or Justin Bieber?
Maybe, you know what? It'll be great to do a Justin Bieber one just for you, Farrell.
Yeah, well, I'm a big fan. Right. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, that's right. You're a believer, aren't you?
I've never heard belieber.
Belieber.
Yeah, I like that. Have you ever just want to come sit and just watch?
There was like the first few year or two where I came and just watched it, and then I started helping out, and I've been here ever since.
It is a lot of fun though, be behind the scenes and be a part of what makes it happen, and it's kind of satisfying. You tell people, hey, I made that happen. So
yeah, so I helped set up. So I've been here since 10 a.m. this morning. So I helped set up a lot of the flats you see, bringing in the gong with the arch, and I personally hung the curtain back there, like the pipe they already put up. But
did they feed you lunch or anything?
My dad actually brought me lunch.
Oh, such a nice dad. All righty, well, hey, thank you very much for talking to me. I appreciate your time.
Okay, thank you too.
I'm going to buy one anyway. I don't even know if it's not the original. You got that one come, you're like, whoa, we're so tired. We'd like to go to bed. Hey, did I tell you we just bought a new bed? It's really comfortable. You guys got to look. And they never leave.
And this gong is heavy. So if they don't leave, it can become a weapon.
Perfect. I like the way you think.
Yeah. It hurts sometimes, but I do think.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for talking with me. Thanks for bringing that gong down. That's really awesome.
Yep. Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Anyway.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, I really hope you don't get gonged tonight.
Me too.
There's nothing going to compare to what you're doing.
You know, I figured 2 minutes. By the time somebody wants to gong me, it's over.
That's a good strategy.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you just speed it up a little bit, condense it down to like 45 seconds.
Right. And I'm actually working on a longer Rush medley as well. I'm going to do like a 5-6 minute version of that.
Oh, really? Right on. Very cool. All righty, Dan. Well, hey, thanks so much for talking with me. I appreciate it. And good luck not getting gonged.
Right on. I hope I don't. I'm going to do my best.
All right. If they do, I'll be your muscle and I'll push them out of the way.
Right on. I'll just call for a riot. Maybe that'll work.
Perfect. All right, Dan. Thanks.
Thank you.
Really, I mean, This is just a fun show. You guys are going to stay backstage until you're called. The curtain's going to reveal you. Each act, it's going to reveal you. You do your thing. Hopefully you don't get gonged. If you do, you know, it's just for fun. Be a good sport about it.
All right, folks, that's going to do it for me. We walked around and talked and kind of find out what was going to happen, but now it's getting time to start the show, so I'm going to go ahead and, there's my friend Ben, so I'm going to go ahead and sit down and enjoy the show.
So great. You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Spring has sprung with such a nice surprise. Popcorn popping right before my eyes. I could take an armful and make a tree. A popcorn ball that would smell so sweet. It wasn't really so.
Hey, I used to be addicted to the hokey pokey, but I turned myself around. And that's what it's all about. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Woo! Hey, I'm pretty sad though, I got fired from my job. Yeah, I was working at a calendar factory. They fired me because I took a day off. Hey, and then before that I got fired from the juice factory. That's right, I got canned. Just because I couldn't concentrate. I got fired from the library. Apparently I was checking out the ladies too much.
Excuse me, people in the band, do you guys know how to play the greatest song ever written?
Yes!
is it's an absolute shame to gong the greatest song ever written.
So last time we were here, you directed a video that I don't want to say starred in.
You starred in.
I had 2 roles.
Yeah.
And of the 4 roles it was in, I think I had 2, right?
That's right. You played Brad in My Friend Brad, and you played Brad's mother.
And she was a lovely lady, wasn't she?
She's a lovely, lovely, handsome woman.
All right, we'll have to check that out maybe one day.
Brad, honey, are you down there? I'm kind of busy. I gotta go to the hospital. Your Aunt Orlean fell down powerlifting on the deck again.
I have an Aunt Orlean?
So you're gonna have to make your own dinner tonight.
I'm not allowed to use the stove.
I know. Don't touch the stove. Use the microwave.
We have a microwave?
Okay, I've gotta go. Bye.
Hey, what's up, Tim? It's your best buddy, Brad.
What is your name again?
Brad, B-R-A-D.
Oh, Brad. How you doing?
Hey, anyway, apparently we have a microwave and my mom expects me to cook dinner in it, and that's just totally ridiculous. Anyway, I know you've got a place I can stay, and I know you love me, so I'll be over in a few minutes.
Don't you got a bigger TV? Hey, you're out of chips, man. Hey, you're out of dip, dude. Shut the hell up. Why's your Wi-Fi password so long? Hey, you're out of beer, bro. Wanna make a run? No, get the hell out. My friend Brad said he'd only stay a while, but now I live in hell. My girlfriend wants to kill me, but she wouldn't dare, because he'd still be there. My friend Brad, wanna get a pizza tonight? Hey, get extra cheese, man. I don't have the cash, dude. Sorry, bro hams. I found a job yesterday, but my back is up, so I turned it down. Yeah, my friend Brad said he'd only stay a while. Now I live in hell. My girlfriend wants to kill me, but she wouldn't dare, because he'd still be there. My friend Brad.
Brad is such a slob.
I know.
He leaves hair all over everything.
I know, honey. I know.
You know he pees in the shower?
How do you know he pees in the shower?
He's got to go.
I've got to go.
But you know, he is kind of cute.
What do you mean cute?
Said he'd only stay a while, but now I live in hell.
It's Brad, your favorite.
Who is this?
Brad. B-R-A-D, Brad.
Who? Brad what?
And anyway, hey, have you got the basement all cleaned up? And make sure there's an extra plate for dinner tonight. I'm bringing somebody over, and you're gonna love her.
Are you trying to scam